Sometimes in life, people live happily. Some are sad, and some are accomplished. But no matter what happens, most often, those who are unhappy are feeling that way because they don't see it all.
So many people have been through a lot. Others want to speak, and others are shy to speak out. And I think this is the time for us to say it all.
Oh, are you tired of keeping quiet? Are you tired of bottling up your feelings? Are you tired of dying in silence? It is time to say it all.
I am Emmanuel.
I am Nancy.
And I am Praise.
Together,
Let's say
it all.
Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, and our fellow viewers, and you're welcome to another edition of the program Say It All. The Say It All show is a show that's about talking about everything about life, relationship, and living together as a whole. And like you know, it is the show where we leave no stone unturned. We talk about everything, like the name goes, say it all. My name is Wicom Emmanuel, and I have two amazing, two dynamic, and two peculiar ladies who will be saying it all together. And they're no other people than Praise and Nancy. Good morning, Praise.
Good morning, Emmanuel.
How are you today?
I'm feeling awesome.
I can see that from your view.
Anything that will cause me to talk makes me feel good.
Wow, that's great. Good morning, Nancy.
Good morning, Emmanuel. How are you today?
I'm okay, and from the way I see, you're looking all good. It indicates you're good.
I can actually see the same thing on your face. Oh! You look so bright today.
Wow, thank you, thank you.
I can
so
see you're
much.
ready for the show.
Yeah, I'm ready to say it all, especially when I have two amazing ladies around. Okay, our wonderful viewers, we'll be saying it all today, and today we'll be targeting relationship with much emphasis on polygamy. You know, I know it's something that's happening in the society today, and a lot of you watching have a lot of things to say about this. It's good to say, and it's good to acknowledge the fact that a lot of people practice polygamy either legally or illegally. But hold on, we'll be right back to dish out your different points. Keep your points down, because we'll be getting you from the comment section, and you can actually reach us in the studio. Stay right there, go nowhere. We're going to take a short break, but we'll be right back. You're welcome back, our wonderful viewers, and you're still tuned to the program Say It All, the program where we say everything as it is. It's a program where we say it all. And today, like I said before the break, we'll be talking about relationship with much emphasis on polygamy. Now, what is polygamy? Is polygamy a good practice? Should we encourage polygamy, or should we fight against polygamy? That's what we'll be talking about today. Hi, Nancy.
Hello, Emmanuel.
Okay, what do you think about polygamy? Is polygamy a good practice? First of all, what is polygamy?
Okay, polygamy is a situation where a man or a woman finds himself with more than one wife or more than one husband. So it can be two ways. So either the man well, that is legal. Let me put the legal context, because
okay.
I know there are some illegal practices of polygamy as well. So
yes.
In this point, we are going to be talking about the legal sense of it, because I believe that is the one at least we know.
Yeah.
So polygamy in this one now that we'll be talking about is even though what is trending right now is the illegal one. Let's put it that way. This is the one some that we are really not aware of, but we come to discover it as time goes on. So just to describe or just to define polygamy is when one man gets married to more than one wife, or a woman gets married to more than one husband.
When a woman gets married to more than one husband, it's polyandry. Yeah.
Okay, polyandry. Okay, that's great. That's great. High praise.
Hello.
Now, what do you think about polygamy? Is polygamy a good practice? Should we encourage it, or should we totally demolish polygamy?
Well, the truth is that it's impossible. It's utterly impossible to totally demolish polygamy. As for it being a good practice or not, it depends on the individual. Yeah, because when God created us, He gave us the freedom of choice. So if you make your choice, just make sure that you're able to assume the consequences. Personally, I don't have a problem with polygamy.
Okay.
Provided you're rich.
Oh.
Exactly. Polygamy is not for poor people. If you look at it, most polygamous homes that have problems are the ones that are poor.
Yeah. Relationship as a whole.
Yes. And in fact, money is a solution to a whole lot of things.
Yeah.
So once there's money in polygamy, if you're a polygamous man and you make sure that all your wives are perfectly catered to and they're perfectly satisfied, women love money. If your woman tells you that she doesn't love money, sorry, she's lying. Don't date her. That's just free advice. Yes, because all these guys saying that I want a woman who doesn't like money.
We're getting the secrets from the rich people, you know, from a lady, you know.
So what I'm trying to say is that if you know that you'll be able to take care of all of your wives perfectly without one having to complain or one having to feel like she's not being taken care of enough,
then polygamy is
allowed.
Okay.
Yes. But if you know that your pockets are not heavy enough, Papa, don't marry one wife quietly.
Okay, that's great. Nancy, what do you think? Is polygamy a good thing? What's your take when it comes to polygamy? Should we encourage polygamy?
Well, to me, I would say no. I really cannot encourage polygamy because that's a whole lot of things. It's a whole lot of responsibility, and some of these men think that it's a good thing to them, but actually they are killing themselves. Because already it's not easy to manage one wife. Then not to talk of the side chicks outside.
Hormone people.
Good. Hormone people, thank you. So you know. So managing already more than one woman, I think it's not easy. It's really not easy, but they will be fooling themselves.
Why are you drinking
Of course.
I'm telling you.
No, I'm trying to help my brothers. I'm trying to help.
Okay, how about Solomon? Solomon had numerous wives. I don't even know if he knew all of them.
Was he able to satisfy all of them?
That's the truth.
Was he able to satisfy all of the wives?
A friend of mine, a classmate of mine on our WhatsApp group yesterday, we were talking about this whole thing. And there's a friend of mine, he said Solomon, it was a wisdom tactic. He had 1,000 women, and he had women from almost every kingdom, every tribe. Yes, so it avoided him from going to war. If you read the Bible, in Solomon's reign, he hardly went to war with his friends. Will you fight your in-laws?
Okay, not at all.
If you've married a woman from Com, will you go and fight Com people?
Not at all.
It's just
they will instead respect you.
Exactly.
So
that was the tactic.
If we're going by that wisdom, it is however right to say some of us that want to be national figures can get married to Com, Banso, and
at your own detriment. At your own detriment.
It's wisdom, so we're going to have to fight Okay, that was an outside. Now, this has brought us now to the actual trending matter, the Yul Edochie case. You know, some few days ago, well, let me say few hours, and we noticed this thing happening online with Yul Edochie taking everybody by surprise to present his fourth son. And I saw the post, but I never took note on the wife part of it. It's when people were talking that I came and told them,
take note of the wife part of it.
The fourth son from my second wife. I was like, hey, I follow him. So I saw the post, but I never saw the second wife part of it. When I came back, I read the post, I said, Niman a legend. I took a second wife and took everybody by surprise. So, and then the people are talking, some are criticizing. But I noticed something, a lot of men are actually standing for Yul Edochie. Yes. Now, what do you people think? What do you think? What do you think about Yul Edochie's case? Was his action called for, or was it unnecessary, or what do you actually think? What's your standpoint?
I think him deciding to marry his side chick, who has a child for him is the right thing to do. If you get in our culture, I'm Igbo. In the Igbo culture, if you get a woman pregnant, you have to marry her.
But why did you get a woman pregnant when you actually have a beautiful?
Well, it's unfortunate that he could not keep his third leg in check, so he decided to assume the consequences. Honestly, I don't have a problem with y'all taking a second wife. He has money.
Yeah,
he's famous. He can take as many wives as he can. And mind you, when a man is wealthy and famous, sometimes he doesn't even have to go after the women. The women throw themselves at him. It is not easy. It's not easy being a wealthy man.
When his hand handsome.
Yes.
His hands
Even sometimes they'll be like, no, I don't want. The women will be there throwing themselves. And most of these girls that are under those posts on social media are commenting. All they
five guys.
Maybe side chicks. So many of them are side chicks dating married men, and they're commenting on that.
But that would not have been a problem if he had actually discussed it with his wife.
Okay, now that's what's your standpoint?
I think the wife would have maybe they would have communicated and they would have come to an agreement. Is he going to?
Whether he came to an agreement with his wife or not, he would have still married that girl, because according to him, right? That's the right thing to do. He was being responsible, according to him, owning up to his mistakes and taking responsibility for it.
Yeah.
But he proudly says it. It's not like it's a mistake.
Yes.
Anyway, it was a mistake, but he doesn't show remorse.
No,
why would he be remorseful?
The issue is
he's just been an African man.
Thank you very much. Because if you ask me, I would say there are a lot of men, about 90% practicing polygamy.
He's even bold enough to come out and legalize his
and stand out. You see,
I don't want to see any man criticizing y'all Edochie, because
thank you very much.
95% of you people are even doing what they get, like 20 side chicks. They ask like, you can't talk rubbish.
They don't even know the names of them.
Yeah, it's better to know your rival. I'm not even calling rival. It's better to know the person that is
sharing your husband
with you. That way you not, because some of them might be witchy, some might be dangerous. You don't even know the plans they have for you. Some side chicks might want to kill the first wife to take her place. If I'm the first wife, I'm not
a lot of first
me, I love my life more than marriage.
But even as a second wife, she can still try to kill her.
No! See, let me tell you something. Most second wives are hostile, depending on the welcome they receive from their first wife. If you're a first wife, or if you're in a marriage and your husband wants to bring in a second wife, my advice to you, accept her with open arms for the sake of peace. Because the truth is that whether you accept her or not, your husband will take her. So what is the need of giving yourself high blood? Just accept her. Mama, welcome. Even be besties, man. The one must go fear.
This two can connect.
Let me say, if I ever find myself in a situation where my husband wants to take a second wife, Papa, you are welcome now, man.
Well, that's what do you think?
The worst thing about this whole thing is, I see on the internet they try to compare both wives. So on one hand, they're like saying Yule's first wife has been maintaining her shape, herself, in order to keep her husband. But on the other hand, when you look at the other lady, what's her name? Judy. When you look at her, she's chubby, she's big, she's big. So most people are like saying, but who will see this kind of body and let it go and will not touch it? You see, while others condemn, others try to instead appreciate. So at the end of the day, we don't even know what these men want.
Okay, now let me ask you one thing. What is your standpoint when it comes to this Yul Edochie's case? Did Yul Edochie do the right thing?
To me, he did not do the right thing.
Why?
Because if at least if he had maybe communicated with his wife, because for sure he was cheating, yes. Maybe he had a side chick and she was aware, but maybe he had many, and she just thought, or maybe she guessed that my husband should be having an extramarital affair outside, but she was not sure of it until this case came up. So I want to appreciate this lady, because if I was in her place, I don't think I would take it this way, because emotionally it's going to drain me, because I was taken unaware. Yes. But if she's still standing, then I think she's a strong lady.
So
I think she's a strong lady. So normally, what I want to say is that he was supposed to have dialogue with his wife at least.
Are you sure they didn't dialogue?
Well, for that one, I'm not too sure. Like she will not have said under, may God judge both of you.
Because actually, there are some things which we need to understand. You know, a man is not stupid, and someone like you, I don't think he's a coward. You know, he might not just get up all of a sudden Probably, I'm just saying maybe they might have dialogued in the bedroom, but it was not amicable.
There was no agreement.
You understand? And he already had a child. In that case, what should he have done?
No, I'm talking a case where there was no child yet. Okay. Maybe when he had started, because when there's a child already, there's nothing we can do.
So you think
there's
that
already a bond?
Cheating on you and will come and dialogue with you that day?
No. Of course, we always guess that he might be having something outside. But when you start seeing yourself being serious with that lady outside, we'll expect anything to happen.
The truth is that men will never tell you. There are men who are in 10 different serious relationships. So I'm telling you, serious relationships. One does not know about the other.
Yeah.
They're very good at it.
Actually, I had a story of a man in Yaoundé. That man, he had 2 wives. And none of the 2 wives were aware. He had 2 families, like his father here and the father here. One was in Wimbo man, one was the Simbo.
Okay.
The same house
same
that
town.
is in Simbo is the same house that is in Wimbo man.
Exactly.
So
And they have grown up
So he built for the other family.
It is simple now.
That's what I'm saying, that
Or
if
go
you
on the work mission for 1 week.
Exactly. If you have the power, go through this kind of stress, Papa, go through it.
So what kind of stress is that for that man now?
He's okay with it.
Okay, the truth is this. Now, what we are saying is actually from different standpoints.
Sure.
Now, what do you think could be the cause of polygamy? Of let me put it, cheating, a cheating partner, or so? What could actually be the cause? Are we to blame the man, or are we to blame the woman? What could be the cause?
Well, some men claim that their women don't satisfy them, or their wives. Some claim that their women are not sexy. Some claim that their women are not submissive. Some claim that what they want from the wife cannot give. So the side chick outside gives everything. But let's not forget that
the side chick give her when she's outside though.
Yes,
they are looking for what
The truth is this now. This is the simple truth. I've met a lot of people and I've interacted with some ladies.
Yes.
There's a normal tendency, especially with African women, where they already feel comfortable, they become a little bit nonchalant.
Can I say something?
Yeah,
sure. That is true, right? But okay, I'm coming back to that. But if you say a man takes a second wife because there's something lacking in the first wife, what about those men who marry up to 6 women?
Exactly.
So you want to tell me that in 3 women you've not found what you're looking for?
You know what we're going to do? Let's start from the cheating part of it. That's when it just starts. You know, where you start sitting and you feel like you're entitled to more than one woman, or more than you're missing something in your wife that is supposed to be here. What do you think could be the cause? Because a lot of the time we say, oh, men are polygamous by nature, men are this. From when I was a kid to growing up, I was hearing all of those things until today. The same men are still polygamous, and the women are stressing up, and both parties.
You know, there's an exception to every rule, right? There are some men who are not polygamous by nature.
Thank you very much.
There are some men who are faithful.
Yes.
There are some men who are very, very faithful, no matter the amount of money they have.
That's true.
But then there are some men that think that when they have much money, they can afford anyone they want, any one of their choice. And mind you, okay, look at your Edochie's wife. That woman has kept herself. She's beautiful. Kids? She has 4 kids. Her stomach is even flatter than mine, who has never been pregnant before. And I'm like, so you have all of this. She has given you even male children up to 3. I'm telling you, and a very beautiful daughter. So what are you looking for outside?
No, the truth is we can say from the surface. You see,
well,
there are a lot of people that are doing couple goals. See, this is one point I need to actually address. You see, there are a lot of people that look so happy on the internet. That's why this Facebook thing is. I use Facebook for business. I'm 100% business, not Facebook. Any other thing that's your business, because a lot of people appear to be happy on Facebook.
Yes.
Okay, going back some few months ago when they were doing everything about the Yodochi and this year and how they did that.
And you showing that he was hyping her like
they were knocking.
Men will embarrass you.
So none men will embarrass you. None will embarrass you. What could possibly have pushed this man to stay with this lady for this long period of time just to come and do something like this?
Maybe he wanted to test.
No wanted to test.
He wanted
Are we looking at what? Are we looking at what?
And now we are here today.
I will look at what he might be going through, because men go through a lot. That's what women don't talk about.
And then you go and add another one.
No. Sometimes, let me explain something. I want people to understand something very well. People have different way of reacting to stress. Some people go and smoke. Some people go and drink. If you walk around, you see drunkards. Some of those drunkards are married men that are going through trauma from their homes. You see, there was one time we finished working at the studio around 2 a.m. You know, we had to look for where to get some stuff. Went to a bakery. We saw a man. The man was not even with somebody. He was alone. He was neat.
Maybe somebody had left. Maybe somebody had left.
You see.
No,
or maybe he was still waiting for his
somebody.
If a woman is stressing you and you think that you can.
A wife.
Okay, sorry.
Because woman is easy to say, Mami, carry a balogo. Now a wife.
That's what men don't say carry a balogo. They'll look for your replacement when you're still there. In your mind, you're in a relationship.
You yourself.
Yeah, some men are so cowardly that they cannot tell a woman that I don't want this relationship. They just go. They will torment you. Carry a toilet and go. So what I'm trying to say is that if you think that another woman can cure your stress, the stress that another woman is giving you, you are very, very foolish.
How foolish are you?
Very 100% foolish.
Why do you think
in the beginning
it's foolishness?
All if you agree say love sweet for beginning.
Of course.
Hey, when you don't like cheat, babe, have you eaten today? Oh,
have you eaten tomorrow?
Have you eaten for next year? Yeah, woman don't see that people. Wait, after 5 months. Why do you think some men have side chicks but they just keep them there?
Yes.
Men side chicks or that because do there's something that when you were dating a while, there's something that must have pushed you to marry her. And then at some point, marriage is not easy. Living with somebody in the same house is not easy. You're with the side chick, you're not with her in the same house, you're not with her every day. So it seems like it's sweet.
Yes.
Bring the side chick to the house.
And it's easy to miss her.
Yes,
so
it's easy to miss her, you're not
all the
together.
time.
When you bring her to the house, the same thing that you're complaining about
you will still complain.
You still complain about her. Yes.
No, the thing is it that women are just a problematic gender or what?
The problem is that men cannot decide and say that I've said that it's for better for us to give woman.
The better ones we should always understand the woman. We don't understand.
No way,
Because and in everything the problem is always coming to the woman.
Do you think that we women sometimes don't want to go and look for your replacement outside? See me now.
We know it, women have a
exactly. I think women are
outside.
more aware of their marriage vows than
men.
When a man tells you that now you are not choosing for better for worse, that means say that for better for worse. Even if it really vex me like her,
she sticks to it.
She sticks to it. Men are always like except otherwise.
There are many married women that cheat.
See, honestly,
that's what I said. Except otherwise.
Anyways, men. I think men are very bad at hiding their cheating. A woman can cheat on you for donkey years. You never know.
Thank you very much. Yeah, exactly what I was
saying.
There was
a time that this thing of DNA test was trending.
Yeah.
And mind you, like 80% of men who did DNA tests for their children, many of them
Well,
found out that their children were not their children.
Yes.
So when was your wife cheating on you that you don't know about? But she was cheating.
Yes.
So I think the cheating of men is very flagrant because when a man's attention is somewhere else.
It's obvious.
It's obvious.
Exactly.
A woman can love 12 men at a time. She'll give. There's this Pastor Kingsley Okonkwo. He said a woman can love 3 men at a time, and none of the men will feel like the wife is drifting him. Is drifting him. When it's your turn, she'll show you all the attention, everything. She can have like 5 boyfriends, and she's an usher in church.
Of course.
You don't even know that God has his own place. She's giving him all his time. She'll go to boyfriend number 1. So women are just good at
Don't you see that women are the problem in this thing?
No, women are not.
Look at the qualities.
We have said it's on both sides.
It's on both sides.
We have said it's on both sides.
Now, why would a man take his time, that way a woman try to build a life after the same man?
That is the question we are asking.
Why ask your gender?
That is the question we are asking. That's the question we are asking. Because when getting into this marriage, you knew the vices. You knew everything.
No, it's not everything. You know, I started by saying that you will notice that once a woman is comfortable.
No, you already knew. You already know some things.
That's another thing.
You already know some things would happen.
See, there are a lot of things that people leave out. There are a lot of things that people leave out in courtship.
Yeah.
Courtship is not the time to be asking her what's your favorite color.
Yeah.
I'm talking from experience. It's not the time to ask her, babe, do you like beans? Do you like rice? No, I like white beans. I don't like blue beans. There are more pertinent things to talk about. What are your religious views?
Yes.
What do you think about polygamy? Are you going to forgive me if I cheat? Is cheating a deal breaker for you? What are the qualities that you are looking for in a woman? Women, ask these are questions to ask on the first day.
Okay, okay.
No, but even if we ask these questions on the first date, they might give us an answer that they will not respond. They will
Anyway,
not
I'm
respect.
very
I just ask.
Yes, they will not
Because
respect.
yeah, man, like, look at me, I'm a pastor's daughter. I'm not used to wearing skimpy dressing.
Yeah.
Not aside the fact that my dad is a pastor.
Yeah.
I just like being decent. Now, if I marry somebody that wants me to be exposing my body, oh, babe, I love when you show your thighs, I love when you show your cleavage, we'll have problem. And when I don't do it now, you ban for the one that
We'll be doing
No,
are the things.
there are things you talk about in courtship, like you said.
Yes.
Yeah.
So some people don't really talk about it, or they talk about it, but they don't come to an agreement.
Yeah.
And then now when they get into the home, it
We start
becomes
They don't respect it.
men.
Yes.
Most men will complain that, oh, my wife, oh, she doesn't wear. See, it's not a problem if you want if your husband wants you to be sexy at home, be sexy. If he wants you to move around with pant and bra, auntie, move around with pant and bra. Oh, some of these women have carried church and put it on their heads.
And they're enjoying
Bible-
suffering everywhere.
I watched a movie. This woman, she was so beautiful and everything. When her husband met her, she was, you know, she's not like she was indecent, but she
Yeah.
was beautiful and everything. And then she went and joined one church. Mama was tying her tie from 1st to 31st. Every day
Wearing
she was
kaba.
fasting, wearing kaba. So her husband got another girl and brought to the house, and then she was praying every day. Oh Lord, oh, this one has come to take my husband. It's not the woman, you are the
It's
problem.
you. Yes.
You know the kind of
Yes.
some women know the things that their husband likes,
They
but
don't
they
know
don't
it.
do it.
Thank you very
Women
much.
are very stubborn.
Okay, thank you very much, viewers, and we're going to take a short break time for us to catch our breath and continue on this particular pertinent topic, relationship and the aspect of polygamy. Stay right there, go nowhere. We'll be right back after this short break. Okay, you're welcome back, our wonderful viewers, and like you all know, it's your program, the Say It All Show, and Say It All has been very interesting today with Nancy and Praise, and we have been talking about relationship and tackling the aspect of polygamy. Now, we've looked into some details. I want us to go further, right? Now, looking into the both genders, who do you think has a greater role to play as far as maintaining a relationship or a home is concerned?
No particular gender is responsible
Papa,
for
it's
that.
50-50.
Both.
No, because the truth is we can't say 50-50.
It's 50-50.
We have gender uniqueness.
100.
It's 100-100. If you say so.
So the woman has the same role as the man.
No, not goal.
Then why?
For keeping the relationship.
So do you think the responsibility is that easy for the man to handle
See,
all the responsibility
yes.
and to come and participate?
If everybody understands his or her role,
How?
there will be no problem. The role of the man is to provide,
And then the role of the woman.
submit, take care of the home, raise the children.
So you said the woman has more roles in maintaining the
No,
home.
but she doesn't provide to me.
But
To provide is not
take care of
easy.
the home.
To take care of the home.
Yes, sometimes.
Which means it's the woman's responsibility.
To take care of the home. That's her own office.
See,
But the proprietor, who is the proprietor?
woman nurtures. The man gives and the woman nurtures.
Exactly.
So the person giving might not necessarily know how to nurture.
It's not his business to nurture, Papa.
Thank you.
Just give.
Thank
just
you very
give.
much. So you see, in keeping a home, a
Exactly.
woman has more.
That means that.
work.
Okay, don't
No,
so
if the guy was not providing, the lady will not be able to take care of the home.
Exactly. So
Thank
this
you.
brings
So
me
it's
to the
50-50.
question. Let me ask you.
Okay, ask
you
me the
like
question.
You this gender.
This question for you and your gender. In the case where it's the woman that is providing, should the man be the one that is nurturing?
Now, if we go by, I'm going to answer this question very smoothly.
You better answer it. I'm waiting for you.
See, if we go by biblical principles,
Hey.
a woman is supposed to submit,
Submit,
and a
yes.
man is supposed to love, which means
Provide.
even
That is after the man has
lost.
to the part of
No,
the love.
you know, if,
Hey, don't even go to New Testament. Go to the part where God said that day. After Adam and Eve had fallen, I beg Papa, just go you to the to say that it's the man's duty to care for the home, meaning that provide.
yes,
Okay.
care is in different aspects. Normally,
Especially the provision.
even in the New Testament, they say a man who does not provide for his home is equivalent to the against Christians and infidel. Thank you very much. Which means a man is actually supposed to provide for the home, but
men that are not providing also not the year.
But now there are actually homes where the woman is earning more than the man. Now what do they do? Do you know that there are many homes that are sustained by women?
And the women don't make noise.
And the women don't make noise.
They don't make noise. They make noise.
A woman will buy you phone and go and tell the whole world that they bought you a car.
See, let me tell you that women who have raised their children, that have paid their children's school fees,
Yeah, I know some.
send their children, that done it, and they don't even the children don't even know that it's my mother paid our school fees.
Yes.
They don't mean.
Thank you very much.
I applaud such women.
Thank you. That's what I said. Even if it's a woman making a provision, she has to submit.
Yes, exactly.
No, we have to refuse.
Okay,
That's what God asked us to do.
Exactly.
Right?
Yes.
But when God was saying this, God said, men, love your wives.
Yes.
And then came back now to the wives. Wives, submit to your husband.
No, that is very correct.
That's what happened.
But do you know the problem we have today?
No.
80% of women have put love under provision.
But that's it now. When us not make enough provision, you are not providing for me.
See,
I love this provision.
Now the definition. Okay, hold on. Now the definition is love is anybody that for women is anybody that can provide, right?
Not for women, not for some women, for me.
So for
For
you,
me,
okay, for your category.
one of the characteristics of love
Yes.
is provision.
Provision.
I grew up seeing my
Finish.
dad provide for us, care for us. My dad made a lot of sacrifices to send us to school, to get us to where we are now. That is one way of showing love. That is, in fact, that is the best way to show love.
Exactly.
By providing.
Meet the needs of your home. Period. Your
Because
wife you love.
providing
And
shows that you care.
See, you see these women who insult their husbands anyhow and do something? What ask them?
The men are not doing
It's
anything.
because the men are not doing anything. And it's normal. It's
Yes.
very, very difficult. That's why I tell my friends, hey, choose the kind of person that you submit to.
Yes.
If you know that this man is too short for you, that one you get on see this short thing and everything. Don't
go
marry.
there. Don't go there.
Choose who you will submit to. It's easy. The problem now is that most women don't choose the people that they can submit to.
They
are just like when
One
man don't
dream.
manage
Dreams.
one.
Dreams.
Yeah, man don't
Yes,
manage
because
one.
of society.
I don't already reach 35
Because of
years.
society,
Because of
exactly,
society.
exactly.
I don't already reach 35 years. If
And
I'm
you are
a friend,
married.
you don't marry. See, I don't care if I have to marry at 50. If I don't see the one that can submit better than me, I need to marry.
Okay.
Yes.
So now, okay, let's come back to what I was initially asking. If you see that we have spoken a whole lot of things, and it shows that principally, if I understand very well from what we are discussing,
Yes.
the man's principal role or his only role is just to
It's
be.
not his only role. Hey,
The most important role.
Okay,
important
the most
role.
important role from the main provision.
Yes.
Now, what about the woman?
To take care of the home.
Take off your home.
So you see that in maintaining the house is the
Let's
woman's
put it in
responsibility.
clear terms.
No, that one is the house. We are talking about the house, the home here.
Okay, the home.
We are not talking about emotions.
Let's put
We are not
it
talking
in
about
clear-
emotions. We are talking about the home.
Okay, put it in clear terms. Let me understand. I want to understand how it
You give
goes.
money, I cook.
Mhm.
You give me sperms, I give birth.
Exactly.
Right?
Yes.
Provide oral.
You go out to provide, even though in our society now it's a bit tricky because both the man and the woman are working.
Yes.
So now it's all about agreement,
Mhm.
dialogue.
Dialogue.
That's why I'm saying that day when you're in courtship, don't be saying that baby I love you. Yeah, intestines are green. Yeah, this one's are green. Ask your husband. Ask your husband. What do you think if you're in a talking stage with a guy? There's some pertinent questions that you will ask him.
Yeah.
From the way he replies, you know if that's someone you want to spend the rest of
Or
your
not.
life with. When it comes to providing for the home, when it comes to finances,
Yeah.
what is the percentage that we should share? Will you pay rent while I pay bills? Will you pay the children's school fees while I buy the children's clothes? It is important. It is important. And in as much as it's the man's duty to provide, a woman, if you are earning money, help your husband. It's not easy for these men.
Yes.
It's not easy.
Thank you very much for saying this.
That's why the
You
Bible
continue.
says that God made the woman as a helpmeet to the husband.
Yeah.
Help me in every aspect, even financially.
Yeah,
if you
thank
see that this month your husband is
Down.
down, that he cannot pay the rent, if you're able, pay the rent.
No,
But
but-
some women are so wicked. I'll never lie.
Yes.
My
No,
gender
Talking about
Thank you very much
talking
for this
about
too.
this point. Talking
Yeah.
about this point. I had a conversation with a guy 2 days ago. That's
Yeah.
actually a man. He was like, I had a post on my status and it was talking about women helping out their husbands in the providing and in maybe paying out the bills and some of those things. And he told me boldly that no, Nancy, I will not agree with this because there's no woman out there who is going to help the husband to pay the bills without insulting the
That
husband.
means that he has been dating the wrong women.
Exactly, and that was what I was talking about, because it was like he had already made up his mind that there's no lady who can actually do that. But we had a long conversation. At the end of the day, he did not even want to listen to what I was
Some men
telling
are
him.
the cause of their problems.
Yes.
How?
See, there's a category.
It's complex.
There's a category
It's ego.
of women.
It's ego.
I'm telling you, listen, that there's a category of women.
Yeah.
If you know that you will not know how to provide 100%, I beg you don't go near them. You see these slave queens that believe that everything
They are too beautiful to suffer.
they are too beautiful to suffer.
Yes.
Papa, I beg you, avoid them.
Yeah.
There are more mature women out here
Who know basic
who
things.
know basic things. But you know what? Most of the time, these women are not flashy or attractive. Their agenda, people go to the one that is flashy and attractive, and you want to force her now to be like the one.
But everywhere there must be a complaint, because some of the men will say it's not good to go with a woman who doesn't work because she will just be a liability. You'll be providing everything for the woman, while others will be refusing that no, the woman should not provide because she will not provide for nothing. She must talk to me in a bad way because she's helping me out.
Actually, this is what I think.
That's the reason for courtship.
Yeah.
Exactly.
If you date a girl and you see that she's that kind of person,
Sometimes they have
a woman cannot hide it for too long. A woman can pretend. There will be signs. The problem is that now we are not vigilant enough. I keep telling you.
And we don't pay attention to those small.
And
yes,
you might be thinking it will change in the future.
After my failed marriage, my eyes opened to a lot of things.
They were not
I was not seeing. Now I'm saying that love is no longer blind. When you enter a relationship, use telescope.
Love
scan all things. And most women reveal their character in the things that they say. She might be joking though, but she's not.
She's saying something.
She's saying something. I mean that everything that a man says,
that's true.
Take note of it. Take note of it. You see these women who like money, it does not hide.
They say
it's kind of
of course you're working your money.
Exactly.
Of course you're working your money. You don't depend on the man.
And that's why I'm working my own money. That's why
Yeah.
I tell you that if I tell you there are two types of women. The ones that are materialistic and that believe that everything that they have should come from a man because they are beautiful.
Yes.
And they are the ones that like money
And they go
do the work
yes.
to have the money.
Okay.
Papa.
Materialistic dependent and
Exactly.
materialistic
Independent.
Exactly.
So if you know that you will not be able to provide 100%, go for the materialistic independent, because there's no woman in this world that is not materialistic. All women are materialistic.
Yeah, the beautiful ones especially, Yeah, beautiful.
I have a friend and she's very beautiful, not really a friend, an acquaintance. She used to tell me that, she used to say when we were engaging, she used to say that there's some kind of, if I go to visit a guy and he doesn't give me 5k as transport fare, then I'm not. But when I go to check that one level, the one when we accept 500 as transport fare, when I go live what's the one that is flashing? That's what eyelashes they reach heaven.
They're the wings. Now that's a simple reality about this. But what I think on a personal note, right? This thing is all about dialogue. Two people coming together. But now the thing is
communication.
One of the greatest problem we have is you're going for somebody that is not your match. And then you feel like one day it's going to change.
It will never change.
Yes. It will never change. And this is causing a whole lot of problems.
That's why it's causing problems in relationships and marriages. Actually,
it is very normal. It is very normal for the man to provide. Let's look at it this way, right? In a family meeting, there are some people that have the final say. Those people that have the final say might not even be
they might even be the last one.
They might be the last. But
Because
why? Because they have some. They are handsome. They are handsome.
When I talk to I'm talking too much. Money will do things that there's nothing money cannot do.
Of course.
Even the Bible says that money answering all things. Period.
Yeah. But now, what I actually think is we have this issue of polygamy, of flirting, which is very alarming, because if we have to be sincere to ourselves, there are a good percentage of people, like a few percentage of people, small percentage of people that are actually faithful, but there's an alarming percentage of people that are unfaithful. Now, coming from the male perspective, a lot of these faults are coming from women, not because I am gender biased. I'm like, see, hold on. Let me land.
Yes, you are. People don't see money next episode. We are fighting.
See, We are saying it all. We are saying it all. You know, since women are always like men are this, men are this. How many men have you seen accusing women that women are this?
They do.
Very few.
Very few.
Hey,
man.
Hold on.
Hey.
On social media, who are those making the loudest noise? And they are made in such a way that even some of the men are beginning to take side to the women. Like what I'm saying right now, that women are faulty. Many women.
You know why they don't? You know why they don't make noise? They don't make noise because maturity. They don't make noise because they believe that they can handle physically.
Exactly.
So they see.
And also, men don't make noise because they want to leave this title now for women.
For women.
Because the society has made it clear that it's only women who nag. So if a man comes to complain, his gender will be ten man and he complain to man begin not get to complain, so man begin not get to cry. No, it's not like that. And that's what if it is all you I beg.
Talk. I am for the fact that men should talk because what you don't speak out kills you from inside.
That's why many men die.
That high blood.
You see that more widows in this world than widowers.
You see, and it's because of the women.
It's not why the women. Now because they die in silence.
Hold on, go to cardiac centers.
Have you
find out the number of people dying because of stress?
Have you see that? You see that these organizations that help people, especially women who are in abusive relationships and all that. Have you a man who is in an abusive relationship? Have you ever carried their two legs and gone there and outdo you? But it's the courage.
No, it's
they now have the courage to go there. Outside una ego, I'm a man.
Yeah, I'm a man. I can handle it.
It's gender thing. No, me for one, I don't do. I'm a man. If you are getting on my nerves, you understand? If you are getting on my nerves, I put you down and talk to you. If it's not going, unless tranquil. Happiness is a very nice and valuable thing, and it's not even that expensive though. You just need to know how to make yourself happy. And some people choose to go for certain. I'm not that type. So we'll sit down with dialogue if it's not going. On par. So that's how the thing goes. But now, do you know that there's a normal saying that the toxic people always have a way of playing victim?
Victims.
No.
Who? The women always play victim. Look at it this way.
That's
a
not
woman.
true.
See,
that's not true.
In a lot of cases, right? Most men really love their wives.
No.
Most men really.
But
do you see the story when they're
how
getting
is it
married?
portrayed? Because
which men are joyful when they're getting married? No, woman is dance parts.
No,
woman is sure and part
no,
man.
I'm talking of a case of the man who actually loves his wife.
In that case,
so the ones that are not dancing, they're waiting.
In that case, how many two?
Is that they are not that there are different people expressing.
No, they are there claiming they're lifting up of shoulders.
Yes, you know.
And then the woman will be there dancing.
And then they move farotage and farote. So that's how that's how some men behave.
They are farote away into the fire.
Actually, most men will get married to a woman that they love, but because of the changes in some of these women, now these are the kinds of
things. Love somebody, the changes should not mean anything. Love is unconditional.
That is why it is said for better, for worse.
That's why if you are loving a woman because she's curvy,
yes.
When she stop being curvy, the love will go see. When we're doing premarital counseling, when I was about to get married, unfortunately, I'm no longer married. So she's available. I'm available, please.
To a rich man.
Yeah, you must be rich. That one. So that aside, the pastor asked my ex-husband. He was like, "Why do you love her?" He said, "No reason." He said, I just love her. There's no particular reason why. And the pastor was like, that was a good answer.
That was the answer.
Because if you love somebody for a particular reason, when that reason is not there, it will disappear. Even though you were lying, because
you see, that's why we are saying it all. We are not here to
lie.
You see, we are not here to do to rap it. We are here to say it all. Now, if we are saying that for no reason, then we are not really being sincere. Because
exactly.
You never love some person for no reason.
Okay, I'm not.
Exactly. There's something that.
Let me explain. I met this beautiful girl which I fell in love with. I never loved her at first sight. You see.
The person was nothing like love at first sight.
Yes, I never loved her. It was not even in my mind. But in the course of communication, we fell in love. But you know what was really attractive? She was beautiful, number one. She had a good character, number two, and she was encouraging. She was pushful. So some of those things, all of those things combined to be the
reason. And there's this saying that beauty attracts and character keeps. If you are beautiful, obviously see, everybody likes good things.
Exactly.
This whole thing of that, inner beauty, inner beauty, we're not
There's
looking
nothing
around.
like that.
Are we spiritual? Are we spiritual husbands?
Honestly, it's the outer beauty that will attract. Then now they come out and show now the inner the things.
Yeah.
Most women are pretentious. I'm not even
Yes, like this one I'm talking about.
My gender, they can pretend for Africa. You can be in courtship with a girl, she will show you that she's perfect from everything. And then when you get now into the home, she starts showing you a different kind.
Yeah.
You pretend now that you're a good woman, you're this, you're that, and you enter the house, you start showing your husband a different kind. And then you go out and be looking for the one that will give him peace of mind.
Exactly.
Why are you complaining?
Thank you for unveiling my point. This is the point I'm talking about, because you know there are a lot of women that actually push their men out.
Yes, it's true.
But these women still come and play victim. Oh, he's the one. Whereas, and because they have tagged men in the society to be polygamous by nature,
No,
which
it's
is
not
it's not
It's not even what the men that go around and say that polygamous in nature.
It is not us.
It's
you
you.
see.
No.
It's you.
Even if you want to be with one person and the person is not giving you what you expect or what you were seeing, at one point in time you'll be stressed out. Sometimes you don't really intentionally go out.
You cannot
Sometimes, you know, another say a woman like man in man. Let me say this in pidgin. Woman like man in man. So sometimes if you're with a man, I've experienced it in other times I'm alone like that. I don't even have any time. Nobody's
doing something like this.
But when now you're trying to engage, you see they'll come in the line as though somebody rang a bell and you're like, qu'est-ce qui se passe?
No, but that's true.
And at the time you're even with a lady and one will write the number on the paper, just come out.
When they are not strong enough to resist, then now you know.
Yeah, so
that's the woman's fault.
That's the kind of thing which I'm talking about. That's not the woman's fault. It's the peer pressure. But I'm talking
about the
man's
inability to control himself.
No. I'm talking about
exactly
the case where it's the woman who is actually at fault, because you know a lot of women push their men out of the house. A lot of women do that because you feel like women always feel like they're entitled to us always understanding them. I watched a video, a girl was beating a guy and slapping the man, and the man was not reacting. They were like,
let me
this
ask
is
you
the
this
real
question.
man.
People are always saying that, it's the woman that pushed me out, it's the one that pushed me. Do you think that people don't do things that can push us out? So we won't should have a date on go and
no get place to go.
We have options. Hey, we have options.
Let's face the reality. Let's look at the majority. Who is usually the faulty one in a relationship?
There's nobody the faulty one.
Because look at the thing.
There's nobody. It's both sides.
It's wisdom. If the woman is managing the house, men are just intelligent when it comes to looking for money. You see, if the woman is managing the house,
is dumb. The intelligent when money. Thank you for accepting me. Fellow men don't come after me, come after you.
He just said the truth.
So actually, men are actually very intelligent when it comes to looking for money. Sometimes a man might come home when he's really stressed, and he just needs a warm welcome, a warm reception.
But the woman will be there.
So you see, those are the kind of things, and those might be the kind of things that might have pushed this man. And trust me, when you push him like that, there's a beautiful secretary waiting for him.
No, but those are things that can be handled. Everything is communication.
No,
if he has communicated, if he said what you're telling him,
see, that's what it all boils down to.
Listen.
Of course.
Some listen.
No,
that woman, they go find the slave queen, they rendered the listen. Where you are always looking for the ones that don't listen. See, let me tell you something here. Men are very foolish, as he said.
No, men have sense.
A man beating three different girls. The one that bring him peace. Let me tell you, that's not the one that you choose.
No, of course.
Men like women that give them headache. I'm experiencing it now.
Yes, it's true.
I'm telling you,
that's true.
I don't follow some boys, so I was giving him peace of mind.
Are you sure
If I choose my baby, I'm sure, I'm very, very sure.
No, but I had a situation also where I was with someone. When we parted ways and he went and got married, he came back and said, he said, Nancy, my home is boring, because if it was with you, at least you keep me funky, because I was talking. It's not a lie.
No, you see.
No, I was shaking him.
Yeah, it happens because some men.
So when you want to choose your wahala,
Why?
And the men there, don't get up to one. You knew that she was wahala when you were choosing her.
On a general note, I always call women hormone people because women, they feel like we always have to understand them and bear their nonsense. That is a fact. They feel like anything they do, the man has to take. That one is a fact. They feel like the whole look at this whole thing of gender equality.
You see this here. If people understand women and their mood swings now,
they will not. You know,
no problem.
No.
You will come one time you salute your woman.
Those who have understood have won it.
The question is, why should it surface?
Issues we are created like that. If you wake up in the morning and you bring me and I don't answer, just know that.
Just know that
avoid me that day like that. Just know that
is that mood for that day.
Avoid me.
So now the question, okay, your mood is supposed to swing, and the man has to understand. Now, do you take time to understand the man?
Sure.
Yes.
We understand the man. No matter what happens.
So you are saying yes.
Yes.
Yeah, but on the contrary, when it comes to being like that, not the case. Because
it's a case.
why are you not putting my car? Why are you coming
Well,
and all the wise? It's always men asking those questions. So you see the point.
You know that you can avoid it.
How?
If you know that you come home late, babe, please, I'll be home late. Period.
Immediately,
Everything goes down to
from
confusion.
her. Yes.
See now.
So avoid problems.
Sometimes she'll not even ask you why. Just say, babe, I'm sorry. Who I'm sorry there?
Yeah.
And I give her cry. Who I'm sorry there to avoid the many whys.
So
See that, but is that most of you men you carry a go and put in front. Oh, I'm the man. I have the right to come back home anytime I like. It's my house. It's my house.
Yes, it's my house.
That's why people have
Forgetting to know that when we were getting married, everything was said, it was made clear.
Especially
You are going to meet your half to make it one. So everything that happens in that house is both of you.
okay, thank you for all the beautiful discourse. We'll be right back after this bit. Let's take a break and we'll come and see into the possible ways on how we can limit infidelity and polygamy, or go for it, or whatever conclusive phrase we're going to use. We'll be right back after the break to dish this out. You're welcome back, our wonderful viewers, and it's still your favorite program, Say It All Show. And in this show, we say everything. Now we've talked a lot about relationship, about polygamy, you know, because it's a very fragile topic and a very elastic one, which if we want to talk about this, we can go as far as talking the whole day. But at one point in time, we believe that you must have gotten something from it. But now, before we pack our bags out of the studio, I want to get from Nancy, our relationship expert, what do you think could be a remedy to this polygamy issue, be it good, be it bad? Like, what do you think could help people to live together, either monogamy or polygamy? Thank you.
This thing has stopped your mind.
I'm telling you.
Okay, so what I'll talk about it is, there is actually no other remedy than communication.
Okay.
So what is more important in every relationship is communication, and you have to set your boundaries from the beginning. So if you're going in with someone, you come to an agreement first at the base, so you know what happens in the future. Even though some of these men or some of these women, because it goes both ways, they will still not respect their commitments.
Exactly.
Yes, they will still not respect their commitments. So we just have to do our own assignment to discuss it over and over during courtship, or if there was never any courtship, but of course you had some maybe premarital counseling or some agreements in the beginning before going ahead to the extent of being married. So the most important thing to do is we have to dialogue a lot.
Okay, thank you very much. And Praise, what do you think?
Well, like Nancy said, it's all about communication.
Exactly.
And when it comes to polygamy, I'll never say this enough. If you have money, if you want to be a polygamist, honestly, we are laughing, but it's serious.
It's serious, sure.
If you want to be a polygamist, make sure that you have the resources.
You're loaded.
You're loaded.
Yes.
You have the resources and you have the physical strength to take care of both women, or even more, or all your women.
Even though the physical strength will even not
feel you one time.
Exactly.
Yes. But just make sure that you are you are capable enough, because some of these men that are controlled by sex, like hey, you want to tire,
yes,
the other one
that I don't want to be eating.
You say first Sunday you go tire, and then you ask yourself that what did I get myself into? Like
exactly.
It's something that you have to think it through thoroughly before getting into it. And if you're in a relationship, my younger sister, her friend, her boyfriend asked her to marry him, and the boy was honest enough to tell her that like this, I want me with polygamy. So if you know that it's not polygamy that you want, you can go our separate ways. I like me such men. Yes. Say it. Is it polygamy that you want? Talk about it. These are things that you're supposed to talk about in courtship, and then you come to an agreement. Honestly, there are some women who don't have a problem with polygamy.
Yes.
As long as the man is rich, and if people get to understand that women love money,
and they can provide it.
Love men, men love women, life will be easy. Many women love money, and a woman. Just imagine that somebody like maybe someone that is as rich as Bill Gates comes and tells me that I want to marry you.
Number 100 wife.
No, I'm not being nobody's number 100 wife. if he comes and tells me that I want to marry you, but I might get a second wife or more wives, Papa, no problem, mate. Marry me. Okay, that should be the first. Okay. Yes. If you have money, it's not a problem. Please, so nobody should come.
So what if it comes now that he already has a wife to take you as a second wife? But he's loaded now.
So that the whole world will be telling me that. If your wife, no, in fact, it's not even something I can consider. But I'm just saying that if it happens to me and it happens that my husband is rich enough, you still don't want to let go of all that enjoyment because he wants to bring a second wife. No, I cannot let go.
You enjoy.
We die there. Yes. That's my take on it.
All right. Okay. Conclusively speaking, I think it's a topic with diverse views, and we can never draw to one conclusion. You know,
exactly.
Polygamy is encouraged by some people, while polygamy is not appreciated by another set of people. But whatever the case is, like we have from my relationship expert and from Praise, it's always good to communicate. They say communication is a key to a relationship. So whatever the case, always communicate. And please, women, do your best to listen. Women listen.
Men listen too.
Men listen.
Men listen.
Men listen. Men listen. Woman, you talk for you. Don't listen to the match. Things that you find in their head. They are not listening. Most men will be looking at you like that.
But they're saying something else. They're already in the room.
They're already in the room. They're already undressed. You think that is
fellow viewers, you understood already from how the gender is. So just take them the way they are, and see you in the next edition.
Bye.
Please
drop your comments in the comment section and let us know your own views about what you think on all of this.
Drop your comment, like our page, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. See you next time.
Bye.
Stay glued.
We love you.
We love you. God bless you.
So many times in life, people live happily. Some are sad, and some are accomplished. But no matter what happens, most often, those who are unhappy are feeling that way because they don't see it all.
So many people have been through a lot. Others want to speak, and others are shy to speak out. And I think this is the time for us to say it all.
Oh, are you tired of keeping quiet? Are you tired of bottling up your feelings? Are you tired of dying in silence? It is time to say it all.
I am Emmanuel.
I am Nancy.
And I am Praise.
Together,
Let's say
Say it all.